Welcome to another episode of AWS Cloud Bytes. I'm your host Bhavesh Kumar. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click the notification bell icon for future updates. Let's talk about some updates in the AWS world. Today's top news headlines. Decrease ML cost with savings plan. DocumentDB support for MongoDB Server 3.6 end of life schedule. Elasticsearch service support for version 7.10. April 26, there is a Cloud Practitioner series on Twitch. April 28, there is a data protection best practices on Amazon S3. This is again a tech talk. May, we have Modern App Live. It will be streamed again on Twitch. All the links in today's news will be available in the video description. Please follow those links. Let's talk about the first news. This is about SageMaker, and it is about decreasing your machine learning cost with the savings plan and instance price reduction for Amazon SageMaker. As you know, SageMaker is a fully managed service running machine learning workflows on AWS. There is a price reduction on both CPU and GPU kind of instances, and there is a list of instance families that are available under this plan, instance price reduction plan, and notebook instances and other studio instances that are covered over here. Now, the new SageMaker savings plan that is defined over here is basically a savings plan very much similar to compute services that we have. This saving plan is going to actually give you a 64% reduction on the on-demand pricing, and this one is basically covering all ML star instance families and instance-based workloads for like notebook instances, studio instances, training instances. So all these are covered under the savings plan. The plan term is basically 1 year or 3 year, and these are the payment terms. So this blog is here in AWS, and you can see a commitment of how many hours do you want to run the if you get a recommendation by the trusted advisor, you can go by the recommendation or you can choose based on what your usage is. The hourly commitment is around 3 in this example and no upfront, so it gives you some kind of price summary, monthly versus yearly cost. So this slide talks about different purchase plans that we have in Amazon. And if you know, savings plan on compute services that was launched somewhere in 2019, November, and that helped around 72% of the on-demand price. So there was a discount of around 72% with the savings plan. So there are 3 different kinds of savings plan over here: compute savings plan, EC2 savings plan, and the new one, SageMaker savings plan. The news is about SageMaker savings plan. These 2 plans are already available. Now, what these plans are bringing to the compute instance, how do they save cost? If you're looking at saving cost on compute saving plan, it can actually reduce your cost by 66%. Compute saving plan include Lambda, EC2 instances, ECS, and then you have EC2 savings plan, which brings you around 72% discount, pricing discount on demand when it is compared with on demand. So this one is only for EC2 instances. SageMaker saving plan is going to give you around 64% of discount. The contracts, as usual, is 1 year or 3 year. There are 3 different payment options. One is no upfront, partial upfront, or full upfront. The max discount you get is under full upfront, and then you have partial, which is 50% or more. The next news is about Amazon DocumentDB with MongoDB compatibility, support for MongoDB Server 3.6 end of life schedule. We all know Amazon DocumentDB with MongoDB compatibility is a fast and scalable, fully managed DocumentDB service that supports MongoDB workload. MongoDB Server 3.6 is rapidly approaching end of life, April 30th, 2021. End of life software typically means that the software will continue to operate, major feature releases, technical support, requests for enhancements, bug fixes, and official training for the software may no longer be provided or supported. So that's why if you are running a workload that needs enterprise support, you should migrate or upgrade to the newer version. Additionally, DocumentDB is designed from ground up and purpose built for the cloud. It doesn't follow the same lifecycle as MongoDB. So DocumentDB, even though it is compatible to MongoDB, because they are two different products, so they don't follow exactly same lifecycle. The MongoDB server end of life schedule doesn't apply to Amazon DocumentDB. So it's highly recommended to upgrade. The next news is coming from Amazon Elasticsearch. Amazon Elasticsearch announced support for Elasticsearch version 7.10. It is also going to support the corresponding version of Kibana and also will include minor releases and bug fixes along with the enhancement. It is said that the new release is basically going to improve the indexing speed by 20% in certain use cases, and also it will have efficient indexes because of the higher compression of storage field. With the release, we also added support for composable index template. So they are providing template. There are two types of template. One is index template and component template. Component templates are reusable building blocks that can be used for configuring things like index mapping, index setting, index aliases. Amazon Elasticsearch Service now publishes event. So this is coming from a point of view where you need to have additional integration. Maybe you have done some integration, custom-made integration, but now it publishes events to Amazon CloudWatch and Amazon Event Bridge to provide better visibility into the service. Events to indicate the availability of software service update for a domain, the start of an update, and the completion of an update will be included in the initial release. The new version of Elasticsearch and Kibana on Elasticsearch service is available immediately in 25 regions globally. The next news is coming from AWS Power Hour. Cloud Practitioner series on Twitch returns on April 26th. Now, from April 26th week, there will be a Twitch series that will help in training and certification. Anyone who's looking for gaining cloud knowledge should attend this series. It is going to be free. It is going to be twice weekly live streamed, and essential information to build your own future in cloud AWS will be provided. You'll receive tips, resources, and exercise to help you strengthen your knowledge and prepare for your AWS certification. You might even get assigned homework and have your submission featured by our host of the show. It is like 60-minute episode and it is interactive. So you can ask questions to hosts or chat moderators at any time throughout the episode. So this is pretty good if you want to learn. Please do enroll and go through this. I think it is 6 weeks. The next news is coming from Online Tech Talk, April 28th. So there will be a tech talk based on data production as a theme. So this is best practices on data production for S3. And who should basically attend? If you're a cloud architect, solution architect, system admin, all these roles, if you're following or if you are into any of these roles, this may be helpful to you. What exactly, this is a 200 level webinar. So what exactly will be covered over here? Understand how S3 is designed to protect your data. Hear about S3 data production features to ensure your data meets compliance requirements, HIPAA and other compliance requirements. Learn best practices that you can implement today to keep your data protected against unintended deletions. So just another information about upcoming talk. Highly recommend to attend these kind of talks. The next news is coming from Modern Apps Live. It's about learning serverless container and more in the month of May. So there are 4 different live streams that are going to happen, 4 virtual events: Container Day, Serverless Live, Mobile and Frontend Live, Container Day X DockerCon. The first one was Kubecon. And I would suggest you to attend some of them at least. Best practice, security best practices. Sessions are scheduled on May 4th and 19th during the Container Day X KubeCon and serverless live events. And then you have building serverless application backend on May 19th. On 25th, you have API modernization with GraphQL. So all these are quite good sessions. Basically, you can have open Q&A whiteboard sessions on 26th during the DockerCon Container Day. This is the web page where you can look at all the events. You can register to any of them. One is May 4th, 19th, 25th, and 26th. So these 4 events are there. If you're interested, please go and register with them. This is how the event look like, and there are details about what all things will be discussed. So please feel free to go to visit these sites. I have these links in the description. Visit these sites and look if you are interested in attending some of these talks. This is the end of the show. Thank you for watching. If you liked the content, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon for future updates. This is your host Bhavesh Kumar signing off. Thank you.